ago or more. He bought that piece.
Okay, so I'm recording now, and
Yeah.
he probably bought that piece. It would have been 3 or 4 years ago, because it definitely was not 2019.
Yeah.
So 17 or 18 most likely is when he bought that at Cotter's.
Right. So at that time I was shooting a lot of models, and this is a Roshanara, this woman here, and it's the same woman up there that you've got from Uganda. Very, very haughty, very, very regal, really sophisticated, and really look at me, you know, but in a very beautiful way. So I shot her, and then the cheetahs are from the Cotter's Conservancy, and at that time there were 4 brothers, and I think there's only 2 left at the moment. The others have been gone somewhere. So I put them together, and that's that, and that's how that was. But what I liked about that was the grass and the cheetah, and her being very elegant and very haughty. This was neat, and shooting her was a delight because she had this presence, you know. And so the cheetah was like her in my mind. That's why I put the 2 together. Then the mixed media around the edge was all the gold and all the lacquers I got from India. That was the Indian stuff. Yeah. Boom.
Did you photograph her? Do you film or shoot your models on location? Like, was she at Cotter's for that shoot?
No. That was in the studio. That was in my other house.
Okay.
And sometimes I'll shoot them in situations outside. I shot Ella.
Yes.
All her stuff.
Yes.
That was on location.
Okay.
So sometimes location, sometimes studio. Because what I really need is a completely white or a light background. So that when I layer, I've got my stuff can come through the layer. So studio shots are better, you know. Unless it's a thing where you've got a model who wants to go out. We shot Playboy out there at Serian years ago, Playboy shoot with the Guess Jeans model, who was Candice Boucher. She's South African, so he would know. Candice. Yep. She's still around. She's still a mate of mine. We did Cosmopolitan, and we did the Vogue, and we did the Playboy shoot with her. So at that time, she came down to Champolly, so we did all this location shoot, and we dressed her like a Maasai. And then we got the headdress. You know those ones with the ostrich on her? Oh, is that? Yeah, no, it's gone. It's sold. Yeah, so that one sold. Yeah, so I'm buzzing around all over the place, but basically that's what, you know, I do.
Yes.
You know, a very light background or a dark background, then layer my wildlife into it.
So you took the photograph, though, of the cheetah. You do all of your own photography, so any of the animals in your pieces.
Everything you see, all the photographs are all mine. You know, I particularly like throwing some of the pink in there, like that girl up there.
Yes.
Kilimanjaro, those favourite places of mine, stenciled in. You know, I mean, this one here, this is one of the lions at Serian, in fact, and he just had a fight with his brother and lost. So 4 days later, I got that shot, and he's looking at me like, "Get the fuck out of here, who are you," kind of thing. And he was really, really pissed off, but at the same time, he accepted defeat from his brother, and that was just one of the best lion portraits I've ever got.
Now, do you know, like, when you saw the cheetah at Cotter's and you saw her, do you instantly know how you're going to pair a model with an animal, and like the piece it's right there in your head?
It's in your head, and sometimes you sit on a thing for a year. You know, I can take 10,000 pictures and use one. You know, which
like a true photographer.
Yeah. And you know, when I'm shooting, I'm going, "Oh God, this will look good with this. What about this?" So you're constantly creating in your mind. When you come back, and it's an amazing thing, you come back and you've got 10,000 shots, and you know the 5 you really like. So you focus on those, and you focus on what you've got in your gallery, you know, your photos, and go, "Yes, this is going to work with this." So it's all kind of works out. I've never had one that's a dud, put it that way, ever.
I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very welcome.